Hello, Blue Justin here, still Justin, still not blue, and I think it's time that we did another video, and I'm doing another haul video, but this time my imports are not coming from the USA in my normal stackery section. These are all coming from Germany, because Germany seems to get quite a few titles that we don't, or at least they get them on Blu-ray when we tend to get them only on DVD releases, especially the rubbish ones. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're rubbish in my opinion. However, that doesn't necessarily apply to one of the items here. Right, okay, let's get on with it. And I've made a few notes down here because the usual mistake I make is holding up the Blu-ray and then going, I'll tell you what the film's about, reading off the back and going, hang on a minute, I don't actually understand German. So instead of doing that, I actually made the English notes over here. So if I look to one side, please forgive. First up, this one was a slight influence of Big Paulie Bowman, and that is The Cleaner. That's, as you can guess, if it's a Paul Bowman influenced title, it's got Daisy Ridley in it. In this particular instance, Daisy is an ex soldier who works as a window cleaner on skyscrapers. Well, of course she is, and surprisingly enough, the skyscraper gets taken over by terrorists, and she has to sort it all out by herself without police help. If that doesn't sound like Die Hard with Daisy Ridley, I don't know what does, but apparently it's not too bad, so I'm going to give that one a go. And it's going to be a bit of fun, isn't it? It's not going to win the Oscars, but talking of things that won't win Oscars, I took a little bit of a punt on this one because it was cheap, and since then I haven't really heard anything that says that was a good idea. This is a title called Armour, and it's got Sly Stallone in it and Jason Patrick, and they are, is it a father and son? Yeah, father and son team who are driving an armoured car where it gets attacked halfway across a bridge. They've got a cargo, they don't know what it is and why they're being attacked specifically. They soon learn that there's more to it than that, etc. But like I said, I have not heard a lot of good things about this, so I'm really expecting a little bit of, shall I say, car crash TV or armoured car crash TV here. So you never know, it might amuse me for how long is it, 1 hour 35. I think I can live with that. This one I was quite interested in the premise, so I got the German release because I think there is a UK release for this, but it's, or an American one, but it's very expensive compared to the German one, and I wasn't going all out, I just wanted to film, and this one's called Under the Silver Lake. This one's sounds quite interesting, set in Los Angeles. With overdue rent, Sam still has no ambition on finding a job. He prefers to lounge on the balcony reading comics, and you know, why not, as they say, well, apart from the getting thrown out. A stunningly beautiful Sarah invites him over one evening, who he's been watching through binoculars, that sort of thing. That's what he does from his balcony. He can hardly believe his luck. Next morning she's vanished, and he suspects a global conspiracy involving millionaires, celebrities, dog killers and urban legends. His search for Sarah transformed into a heady odyssey through the murky jungle of the metropolis. So yeah, it sounds like something that got totally out of his control in Los Angeles, and it just sounded like one of those, yeah, except he isn't a hardball detective, but it sounds like a hardball detective type thing, that there's plot upon plot, and the deeper it goes, the higher up the crime seems to be. So yeah, that's Under the Silver Lake. Really looking forward to seeing that one, actually. What have I got next? Next ones I've totally got myself on this one, and one of my key collection actresses, and this one's Cynthia Rothrock in Karate Tiger 2, also called Raging Thunder in some countries, as most of her movies seem to have at least 2 titles, but that's just the way it is. Quick turn over. What was this one? This one's got flying to Bangkok to celebrate a reunion. Also, somebody Scott flies to Bangkok to celebrate reunion with his fiancée and old friend. However, shortly after arriving, the fiancée is kidnapped by unknown assailants, and he's accused by the police of murdering her family members. He manages to escape from prison and discovers, of course, that his fiancée is being held in a Soviet base in Cambodia, and immediately launches a rescue mission, including his more or less supportive girlfriend Terry, with their toughest challenge yet to come, the battle against steely fighter Yuri. So, like I said, if we got all sorts of going on here. So we got Cynthia in there, yeah, and that's going to be particularly daft, I feel. You can see that you're going to have breaking into Soviet things in Cambodia type era. We're sort of like Rambo raids, and we've even got the crossbow there on the front cover and similar colours. So yeah, and there's your back cover. Yeah. Oh yes, let's just point out there it's all communist, so it must be bad. Right. Next up, and this one I'm actually looking forward to a bit more. And again, this is another Cynthia Rothrock, and that is Sci-Fighter. This is, I can't remember which one it is. It's cover 3 or cover 4 of the digibook versions. This is number 44. I can't remember off the top of my head of how many they're out of, but I think it's in the low numbers. The film itself didn't get that many releases, but I think each of the individual covers got not very many specifically, and this is one of the less so it's one of the rarer covers, despite the fact that I still got it at a very decent price from Amazon. So yeah, this one I shall put up how many there are of these out there, and this one is all about fists versus computer. Who can win the unequal battle? Combat instructor Jack, who's played by Don the Dragon Wilson. I think he's also in the latest Western, if I recall correctly. He has to find an answer quickly because his son's life depends upon it. Brad Dan Myard, who's trapped in virtual reality game. I feel a touch of Tron going on there. So yeah, trapped in virtual reality and developed by none other than his grandfather. Very skipping word, but yeah, Professor Tanaka, who is his grandfather, and his assistant Sally, Cynthia Rothrock, are of course also trying to free the boy when deadly computer virus takes control of the game. There's only one option left: Jack must also enter the game and fight the evil within. His fists will come in handy more than once because, after all, a computer is just a person, or is it, etc. So, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be an all-out martial artsy, fist flying, but in sort of sci-fi elements. And like I said, I do like Cynthia Rothrock films, so yeah, I'm going to have fun with that. And also, like I said, this is my favourite of the covers, and I was very glad I was able to get all of that. Right, next up we have a first of the horror titles. This one's been opened, but purely because it was a rattler. Sadly, I haven't been able to swap around the art to get rid of the age logo because it isn't reversible on this particular one, like quite a lot of the German ones are. This one is called Forgive Us All, or Forgive Us All the Apocalypse in Germany. I think it's just Forgive Us All in the rest of the world. As you can guess by the whole point, that's it's a zombie-based movie. The virus has nearly wiped out all of humanity, with some survivors becoming violent, deranged cannibals. Grieving Rory has lost everything and lives in a remote cabin. When a wounded stranger appears, he's being hunted by a totalitarian militia because he stole something that could change the course of events. Rory helps him, but deadly dangers lurk everywhere. So, yeah, all out zombie cannibalism sort of type thing. I don't know how much of the latter we're going to get, but I suspect it's like an action horror as a guess. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Next one is also a horror-y type situation. My suspicion is that this one came about because of the substance. I don't know how close the actual pot is specifically, but I suspect it said, "Oh, what can we change just enough not to be accused of copying, come up with our own idea?" But that was popular, so let's go with that. I think this one takes more of a comedic approach. This one is called Shell. Well, Shell had been whatever. I think I made a note of that, what it meant. Oh yeah, it means Shell beauty comes at a price. Yes, it's done in the description. It's a quirky body horror comedy with Elizabeth Moss and Kate Hudson, when an aging TV starlet, and we're still we're still there, aren't we, with the substance references. Samantha Lake, played by Elizabeth Moss, feels her fame and self-confidence fading when she hears about a groundbreaking anti-aging technology of charismatic entrepreneur Zoe, who's played by Kate Hudson. She sees the chance to recapture her former glory. Samantha agrees to the exclusive treatment, but the deeper she delves into the world of eternal youth, the clearer it comes, beauty comes at a price. So, yeah, I'm not sure it's going to have quite the impact or be anywhere near as good or clever as Substance was. Stunning film. It says the quirky body horror comedy stars Elizabeth Moss from The Handmaid's Tale, Kate Hudson from Glass Onion, Elizabeth Barkley from Showgirls, haven't seen that in a while, and supermodel Kaya Gerber. And yes, so it does actually sound like it might have some interesting things to add. It's obviously not going to be a straightforward copy at all, because that would just be silly, but it just takes it. And also the comedic spin will be a little bit different. And last up, which is sort of first in what I'm calling, for each of my videos, a small section that might appear quite a lot. Hannah made me do it, and there we go. That's Hannah from Hordes of Horror.
Buy it, Justin, buy it. You know you want it.
And that is the really rather nice Neverland Nightmare, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Now, on this one set in, I believe it's a sort of Pooniverse title. Lots of the characters, going out of copyright, so they're going to use them all over the place now. I believe this is one of the significantly better ones, and certainly on the principal, Hordes of Horror gave it 3.5 stars, and I really, really, really love that cover. I mean, this German 4K steelbook, this one, by the way, with Dolby Vision. I think it's just DTS though, but yeah, it's not Atmos, but it's German 18 rated version, 4K steelbook, and I just couldn't say no. So yeah, that's one that I might actually, that'll be my first of the Pooniverse. So yeah, I think I might save that one up until October actually. Let's see if I want to watch any more from that series, though I believe that to be one of the better ones, or one of the best one, so I'll give that a go. Well, yeah, that's it. Like I said, nice short video today. It's just a few titles I've recently imported from Germany, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like. I will be back doing more bits and pieces, more videos upcoming as soon as I can, and if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button, and like I said, please like, because it really helps the channel, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I will reply to them all, especially if you do a lot of or any importing from Germany. What are your experiences? You got any good sides or upsides or downsides on your experiences, or anything that you want to pass on or ask or suggest? Then please put it down in the comments, and thank you again very much for watching.